Titanfall 2's platinum was brutal.
Got you.
Oh, that's so cute. It's very rare these days, I find, that you come across a first-person shooters campaign that is actually really good. Again, I might be the only one that thinks this, but first-person shooter campaigns aren't really that good anymore.
What an idiot.
Again, maybe I'm missing like an obvious one, because the only ones I can think of in the past like 5 years is Black Ops Cold War and Resident Evil, of all things. But if there is a first-person shooter campaign that I'm not aware of, please let me know what it is in the comments, because I really want to get back into them. But on the topic of first-person shooter campaigns that are freaking phenomenal, we have Titanfall 2. This is so sick. Bro, this is... Oh, this is so sick. Oh my God. I know people love Apex, but I would take Titanfall 3 any day. This game is freaking insanely good.
It was perfect. Perfect.
The campaign in this game is no lie one of the best campaigns I've played in the past like 5 years. And it makes me sad that we're probably never getting Titanfall 3 because of this little game.
You blew it! You had it all and you blew it!
Although to Respawn's credit, EA did not do them any favors, having this game released between Battlefield 1, probably the most anticipated Battlefield to date, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. The remaster to arguably the best Call of Duty ever made. Also, Battlefield 1 is EA's own game. EA had Titanfall competing with its own game, and Titanfall pretty much stood no chance. If this game followed the original Titanfall and released in the spring, this game would still probably be talked about today. But let's get on to the platinum, shall we? So how is the platinum for Titanfall 2? It's okay. Don't get me wrong, it definitely has some tricky sections and some difficult moments. Oh my God. However, it's no Dark Souls or anything like that. By the way, I'm working on Dark Souls, so thank you guys for your patience. He's dead. The game is definitely tricky in some areas, but it's certainly not a game that you're going to be sweating over thinking, how do I do this? The roadmap for the game is fairly simple. Beat the game on Master difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty, while getting some miscellaneous trophies and getting all the collectibles. What a place to put a collectible. This game has 19 story-related trophies, which I don't know why, that just seems like a lot. And this game does have multiplayer, which we will smash out at the beginning. It's really not that tough. But without further ado, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
So before deciding to go for this platinum, I already had 4 trophies, which I got in 2017. But jumping back into it, the first 2 trophies I got were involving the Gauntlet scoreboard. I've already made a video on this. It will be at the end of the video if you guys want to check it out. But after that, we knock out the multiplayer stuff. There's 3 multiplayer trophies. There's join a multiplayer network. There's customize a multiplayer loadout and win a multiplayer game. If you're doing the multiplayer game now, you might have some trouble just because the servers are kind of dead. But here's a little tip for you. You can do this in private match. Set your timer to 1 minute and you will get the trophy within 1 minute, basically. Yeah, somehow I don't have the footage of me actually doing the multiplayer trophies. So enjoy this cat. And now that the multiplayer is done, let's get it back into the story, shall we? So again, master difficulty can be quite tricky just because there's some enemies in this game that can literally 1-tap you or even like 3-tap you just because they fire so quickly. But yeah, as long as you take your time in this game, you will be fine. This game isn't like World of War. This game isn't like COD 4. You may struggle in some areas, but have a bit of patience, you'll get through it. But let's unlock the 19 story-related trophies in this game. So while these are unlocked, I'll just basically go through the plot. You are just a regular recruit and you end up coming across a Titan. And with the Titan's pilot gone missing, you actually take over the Titan and he becomes basically your BFF. You go on walks together, you eat at McDonald's, all the good stuff. Going through the story, you'll encounter many different bosses and they all have their own particular Titans. Some of them are really cool, I will say. Just the creativity that is on show with this game in terms of like Titan weapons, how the Titans look and stuff like that. It made I really want Titanfall 3. But we end up beating the game and we get the Master difficulty trophy alongside the hard difficulty and the regular difficulty. Now that the campaign's done, let's do some cleanup. So believe it or not, there are 3 trophies linked to collectibles for some reason. And it's not even like collect all of this, all of that. It's literally find 10, find 25, then find them all. For some odd reason. And after that, we have all the trophies linked to a Titan core. Titan cores are essentially, you know the ultimates from Overwatch? Yeah, that's what the Titan cores are. Each loadout has its specific core to use, and you have to kill a Titan with each of the cores. And in some cases, you have to kill 3 Titans with 1 core. Trust me, it's not that hard. And of course, to get all these, you have to get all of BT's loadouts, which is also another trophy. What is that? All right, this is some of the boring miscellaneous trophies. This is stuff that you actually have to go out of your way to get. So this is kill a cage prowler in the wildlife research labs. This mission is just so good just because you can basically time hop from the past and the present. It's genuinely one of the most creative ideas in this game. But when you go back to the past, you have a prowler and you just have to kill him. Acquire 6 or more friendly stalkers at the same time. Again, I wish I'd made more use out of this in the campaign, but didn't know you could do it, and that's my bad. Shoot and kill 3 enemies in a row while war running. This is easiest once you get a fan favorite weapon from the first Titanfall game. It's the smart pistol! Alright, we'll throw in kill 3 enemies in a row while sliding.
Hey, nice.
Alright, believe it or not, this trophy is almost as rare as beat the game on Master. This is kill 25 infantry in 2 seconds. Now, all the guides I see tell you guys to use the minigun and use the core. But if you use this one and then just smash on the floor in the final mission when all the enemies are at the ends of the corridor, you will get it. I got it first try. This is destroy a mercenary Titan with a melee execution. Generally, it looks really cool to look at, I will say. And the final 2 trophies, we have Rodeo and Enemy Titan. Very easy to do. And we have Destroy an Enemy Titan as a pilot. This took me a few tries just because either I would get it down to low health and my Titan would kill the other Titan, or the Titan would kill me. So, yeah. Also, this is the last trophy, so Platinum Pop. Let's go. You guys want to see another Platinum? Click on screen.